guys can hear me. All right, trying one more thing. All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, it's Allison. Good morning and happy day all across the globe. Want to make sure that you guys can hear me. It's good morning where I am. Might be afternoon, might be evening, might be midday. So we had a little bit of a glitch where you all could not hear me. Man, we had a little bit of a technical glitch yesterday, one today. We're having a lot of fun with our Bold Money Challenge. Maybe I won't name anything a challenge anymore. Because then it produces a challenge. Oh my gosh. Happy, amazing day to you guys. I'm so excited. Those of you that are from all across the globe, there are different time zones that are going on. It's morning where I am in San Antonio as I sit live with you. Some of you are going to be watching this as a recording. And so happy day, happy evening, whatever time it is for you. Some of you are on live with me now, and I'm absolutely thrilled. If you're live with me right now, let's go ahead and get the party started. It's a great day, and I want you viewing. You should have a livewithallison.com private link. And then also, I want you chatting with us at moneymovementslive.com, www.moneymovementslive.com. So I want you chatting with us there. All right, so everybody jump in. And someone's saying that my sound seems just a bit muffled. So let me help it out here. All right, hopefully that can be a little bit better. Great, somebody says loud and clear. I love it. Thank you guys for the feedback. Let me elevate the microphone just a little bit. Give me 1 second. We'll do one more solve and I think we'll be golden. Hear me on. All right. All right. So you can hear me now. All right. It seems like I am getting the notice that I can finally be heard. And there was let there be sound, and there was sound. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we had such a challenging time getting sound to you all. It's a very systematic process. You log in, you put in where your sound goes, and you put where your output, and you put where your input is, and it's pretty simplified. But for whatever reason, we had a non-simplified situation today, and so my highest and deepest apologies to you guys. Happy day to you. I do realize that it is early morning for me, and while it's early morning for me, it might be afternoon, it might be midday, it might be evening for those of you that are across the globe. But I want to welcome you on to Bold Money Challenge Day 2. I want to welcome you on. I'm so excited that we get to be with you and that you hung around, and let's see if we can kind of try to grab some other folks that may have dropped out along the process. So let's just jump straight on in. First, you should be at livewithallyson.com where you can view the slides. You should have your own link for livewithallyson.com so that you can view the slides and so that you can participate. And then also, I want to make sure that you're chatting with us in our private and exclusive Money Movement group. It is www.moneymovementlive.com, www.moneymovementlive.com. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to jump into the group. If you've never been in with us, just so you know, I have you posting every few moments. So you want to make sure that you are active in the chat, okay? You do want to make sure that you are active in the chat. All right, perfect. All right, awesome, wonderful. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's make sure that we introduce ourselves to one another. As you all know, I have a high commitment to community. I think that it's so important and so vital that you start to learn, especially on a virtual platform, how to network powerfully. I want you posting in the group right now, I'm a hashtag money mover, and insert your Facebook like page. And I want you to use the hashtags break the internet and hashtag bold money 16. I always like to use break the internet because Kim Kardashian is known for breaking the internet all the time. And I think that if someone can break the internet with their beauty, with their nakedness, with their controversy, I think that we can definitely break the internet with our good and with our amazingness and with our contribution in the world. Would you guys not agree? All right, so go ahead and post I'm a hashtag money mover and use the hashtag break the internet and hashtag bold money 16. Go ahead and insert your Facebook like page. Here's my request. I want all of you that are on, go start looking and start liking, you know, when we're done with today's session, because I'm going to be asking you to post so much, you can't necessarily go like right now. But go find at least 5 people out of the hundreds that are on with us. Go find at least 5 people that you can go and click and like their page, and you can be connected with them, because you may not, you may not get a chance to meet other folks, but you could at least be dedicated today to meet 5 amazing people virtually. And if every day, listen to this, if every day you are going and liking 5 new money movers, that's 25 new connections at the end of this session. If out of those 25 new connections, you could find a joint venture partner, you could find a new person that you can work side by side with, you could find a potential new client, you could find a potential accountability partner. If out of that group of folks, you could find a new relationship,
I believe that relationship is our greatest currency. So while we could go out and make a ton of money, and I want us to, I want you to, I want me to do that, I believe that relationship is our highest and our greatest currency. So let's make sure that we stay connected. All right, again, if you've never been live with me, just know that I have you posting for total engagement. Why? Because I think so many leaders get on sessions like this and they sit back and they say, do me, Allyson, do me, instructor, tell me what to do, tell me what decision to make, tell me, you know, and then you judge the content. Oh, I knew this, I knew that, right? But what are you implementing? Come on, you guys. I want you playing full out. Go ahead and post right now. Today, I'm playing full out. Because the burden of your success, the responsibility of your success is not on me, it's on you. And it's a shared responsibility between your understanding of what to do next and your execution of will you do what you understand. And even when your understanding is not as steep as you desire it, it's not as deep or as wide as you desire it, that your understanding, that you would still say, you know what, I'm going to go for it anyway. I'm going to make a bold move. I'm going to step into bold money. I'm going to do something I've never done before so that I can have a result that I both desire and I deserve. All right, now I want you to post in a moment of transparency. The breakthrough I need the most is, what is the breakthrough that you need and are seeking the most right now? Allyson, why would I share that? Well, number one, someone on could be the solution to that. They could see it and they could go, you know what, I can help you with that. Number two, we are a community that stands with you in not only faith and possibility, but also strategy and implementation. And so there may be someone that can be accountable with you, and that accountability can make a difference. If you need accountability, most of the time, it's because your drive is low. Anywhere where you need accountability, it means your drive to get to the next level of ascendancy is just low. It means I want to get to the next level. I'm excited about getting to the next level. You know, I want to make that happen, and it's a little bit low. Let me give you an example. You know, I want to release 20 pounds off my body, but sometimes I want to eat, you know, my Cheez-Its, my crackers more than I want to go to the gym. And so I need accountability that says, did you eat your carrots with your yogurt dip instead of eating your Cheez-Its? Like, did you make that choice? Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, I have fired my goldfish addiction and I've replaced it with Cheez-Its. I know. I don't even ask how it happened, but I'll just tell you the quick story. I was at PNC last week. I kept missing CVS being open, and the only thing that was available at the hotel gift shop was Cheez-Its. And so as much as I didn't like them, after 3 days of eating them, they became my love affair. So yeah, those of you that know I've been in love with goldfish for 2 years, I now don't like the taste of goldfish and have replaced it with Cheez-Its. It's a whole situation. All right, but obviously I need accountability, right? You hear my love and my passion for Cheez-Its, but is my love and my passion for my weight release greater? Here's the reality. I need support with my drive there, and because I need support, I need accountability. So you may need some accountability to support you to get to your next level. Let's refuse to grow alone. I believe that we are a community of like-minded leaders, and we want to do good, we want to live well, we want to change the world together. Let's go ahead and cross over on our platforms. I want you guys to open up Twitter, and I want you letting people know right now, come join me to master your bold money at www.livewithallison.com. Join me to master your bold money at www.livewithallison.com. Let's go ahead and share now. Take a moment. Open up your Twitter. Don't share that in the group. There's no reason to share it in the group. The group is already lit. The group is already excited. The group already knows where we need to be. So let's not share that inside the group. All right, guys? Let's share that actually on your Twitter. All right, so Laureen, I see you said all the training in the world is worthless if it is not put into action. The breakthrough I need is creating the drive and implementation and accountability to get to my next level. So that to me says that there's a personal development that has to happen alongside your leadership development. What that says to me is if there's drive to get to implementation and accountability, that says to me that your personal muscles of strength, resilience, and persistence are not as strong as you desire them to be. So what would you do to start changing that? I would step into a personal development course. I would look at every day some personal development leaders that are giving phenomenal information. Brendan Burchard would be a phenomenal one on YouTube. I would all of a sudden jump into YouTube University. For those of you that don't know what YouTube University is, it means you set aside 30 minutes and you watch 3, 4, 5 YouTube videos, you take notes, and you utilize those videos not as entertainment, but you utilize them as a course. And you actually start utilizing that curriculum to make a difference, a meaningful difference for you. So that's a great place where you can jump in and make a difference. All right, post now in the group, I refuse to do it alone. I need you with me. I want you all to understand I did entrepreneurship by myself too many times, and I did it for too long. And when you do entrepreneurship by yourself, it can become highly exhaustive. And let me tell you, one of the things that I did yesterday, called up April Franks Hunt. Hey, I need to know what to do for our phone system. We're installing our phone system. I need to know what to do with this Entreport glitch that we're having. I called Trevor Otts. I said, listen, this is what's going on. I need to know what to do in regard to A, B, and C. Trevor gave me that information. Community matters. Doreen Rainey sent me a text 2 days ago. I need to know A, B, and C. I said, here you go. Nicole Roberts-Jones. Community matters. Refuse to do it alone. So I want you to make a statement right now, because some of you are lone eagles and you've made a practice of being a lone eagle. And what I want you to understand is you don't always have to be in a huge group of people. I get it. I'm an introvert as well. And I really find my fuel in being alone and working alone and going into a silo. But let me remind you that being in a silo doesn't always give you the results that you're looking for in the expedient nature that you desire them. So you want results quicker, sooner, faster. Guess what has to happen? You must do it with a sense of community. So let's share one more time. First, I asked you to share on Twitter. Now I want to ask you to share on your Facebook page. And on your Facebook page, not in the group, remember, on your Facebook page, I want you to post, I'm mastering my bold money. Join me, and then post the URL, livewithallison.com, so that your community can jump in and we can not grow alone. So let's share this out, and let's make sure that this is bigger than us, that this is all about a movement, yes or yes. All right, next I want you to post, universe, I am worthy of receiving more. Today I'm going to challenge you in the Bold Money Challenge. And let me say this, yesterday, all of you didn't do the challenge. You listened, you got on, you got the intel, but you didn't do the challenge. You didn't ask 5 people for $1. You didn't risk. You weren't vulnerable. You didn't step into it. You made it up. You made up a story. I didn't have time. It doesn't matter. I don't need to do it. I know the result that's going to come from that. You made up that story, and as a result, you missed out on the opportunity of a phenomenal breakthrough to understand what could occur when you step into the reality of this challenge. I'm going to give you a challenge for day 2. Now, here's my question. Do you believe you're worthy of receiving more? Because if you do, if you believe that you are worthy of receiving more, then step into the activities of what more can do for you. If you believe that you are worthy of more, then step into the activities of what more can do for you. Next one, every day in every way, my wealth is increasing. Hashtag Bold Money 16. Every day in every way, my wealth is increasing. These affirmations are designed to help expand your capacity. Allyson, I'm working a 9 to 5 right now. I feel exhausted. Allyson, I'm working in a career. I feel like I'm Godzilla trapped in an apartment building. I have a vision bigger than what I'm living right now. Allyson, I'm an entrepreneur. I feel like the world knows who I am. I'm a superstar, but I'm not monetizing at the level in which I desire. Allyson, listen, I get you are all in variable situations. And what I know, is that you still have the ability to create wealth, and that money is not earned, money is created when you step into the abundance of money. Now it's up to you, once again, if you want to play in the kiddie pool, but I'm asking those folks who want to be in the ocean, who's ready to play in the deep, who says that's for me. If that's for you, post in the group right now, I am a wealth creator, hashtag bold money 16. I am a wealth creator. If that's you, only if that's you, because I'm not here to convince anyone or to sell anyone on the idea that you can have amazing wealth for your life, that you can have amazing wealth flow to you and flow through you. I can't sell you on that notion. That's something that you have to believe from the inside out and live as a reality. And I want you to post right now, I am attracting money now, hashtag bold money 16. I am attracting Oh, there it goes. It actually, okay, it came back up. Ah! My internet came back up. That makes me so excited. Okay. You guys can hear me. Let me jump over and make sure. You know, this is so interesting. This is absolutely beyond intriguing to me, because all I can think is, how in the world could we have this much issue? And all I can say, guys, is this must be the message for you. I mean, really, we've never had this many technical difficulties in the history. And I mean, in 10 years, I've never seen this many technical issues in 10 years. All right, so here we go. We're going to keep this going. All right, so here we go. Abundance is mine. Hashtag bold money 16. Abundance is mine. Hashtag bold money 16. Go ahead and post that into the group. Let's keep rocking and rolling and have a great time today. Here's what I want you guys to see. Oh, you know what? Okay, it's not letting you guys see that photo. Okay, no worries. We had someone who attended one of our sessions maybe about 18 months ago. Her name was Val Neighbors, $1 million sales expert, TV host, and speaker. What was interesting was Val came to us and said, Allyson, during your online training, I realized that I've left a minimum of $76,000 on the table in revenue. I can't even count the revenue from products I haven't sold. Plus, I realized that I don't have a plan for selling a major project in the market that I know will rock the world and make a difference, right? So this is what Val says to us. Well, let me make sure that you guys can hear as I keep going. I just want to make sure I'm not teaching to myself here. All right, let's just make sure that you guys can hear me. Hang on, guys, as I'm rocking and rolling here. Okay, great. I think you guys are telling me that we're good to go. Okay, perfect. So she says, I realize that I don't have a plan for selling a major project in the market that I know will rock the world and make a big difference, right? So I said, you know what? Let me just do the math for you. So $76,000 was Val's number, but we estimated that she could create another $25,000 per quarter for her product that she hadn't sold. We also estimated that she could do another $125,000 annually for the big idea that she hadn't yet positioned to sell. All right, follow my math, you guys. So let's take a look at this. Val estimated $76,000 potential loss in revenue. We estimated another $100,000, plus we estimated another $125,000. So $301,000 was our total estimation of what we saw Val was leaving on the table. Now, what could we have done with $301,000, guys? Now, I want you to understand this because I'm talking to you about bold money. I'm talking to you about why money is necessary for you. I'm talking to you about why you must have wealth, abundance, overflow, and why you got to stop going to Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart and buying those little plastic pools, filling it up with water, stepping it up to your ankles, and that's the level of abundance that you have. I'm talking about going into the Atlantic Ocean, going out into the deep and living into the abundance and prosperity that was promised to you. I can teach you sales all day long, but if you don't believe that money is yours, if you don't believe that money is good, if you don't believe that money goes beyond the four walls of your home so that you can do good and meaningful contribution in the world, then guess what? You're going to hold your money hostage to what you understand, what you see, what you know, and what you have the capacity to receive. Today, I'm having a dialogue with you that enlarges your territory, that expands your thinking, expands your heart space, and expands your soul. With $301,000, look at this. Val could have bought 2.5 Cadillac Escalades. Val could have bought 296 pair of designer Christian Louboutin shoes. Val could have sent 23 children to state college. Val could have built 2 struggling families a new starter home. Look at this. With $301,000, according to feedamerica.org, $1 equals 10 meals for people facing hunger. If Val would have only made half of the potential revenue and donated just 10% of it, she could have fed 301,000 hungry people in the United States. How much is not being wealth conscious really costing you? And the greater question is, how much is you not being wealth conscious costing our world? Because the cost is huge. Notice I gave you some examples. She could have gone and bought designer shoes. She could have bought, gone and gotten an amazing luxury car. She could have built 2 families a brand new home. She could have donated only 10% after making only half of the money, failing halfway, and fed 301,000 families in North America alone. What could happen for you and through you if your wealth consciousness expands? Do you still think you don't matter, or that bold money doesn't matter? Do you still feel your mission or your cause or your purpose in life can just wait? Can you really just read another book or watch another YouTube video and hope that eventually you get to understanding what your next step is? Or do you need something more? I mean, let's imagine, let's take out your family needs, your personal needs, your private dreams, and your necessary desires, and let's just imagine that those are solved for. Okay, that's first an amazing breath of fresh air, right? Let's imagine that those are solved for. Let's start there. Got that? You breathe that in? Good. Now, beyond your personal needs, what is your big, masterful, booming, out loud, calling you with a megaphone? Why? What is it? I want you to post in the group right now, I must be a money mover because, and I want you to fill in the blank, is waiting on me. Is it the education system? Is it children that are suffering from being trafficked? Is it homeless? Is it places of faith? What is it that's waiting on you to own your bold money, that's waiting on you to show up in your gift, in your brilliance, in your genius, in your tenacity, in your drive, in your passion, in your commitment, in your follow through? What is waiting on you so that it can then see itself revitalized? What's waiting on you? What is it that your money can inoculate? Next, I want you to post, I must be a money mover because, and fill in the blank, is demanding that I rise. Who is it that's demanding that you rise? What is it? Is it your purpose? Is it your calling? Is it your meaning? Is it your community? Is it like, what's demanding? What's asking you to rise? I want you all to understand that when we talk about doing good in the world, we must have a prelude to that. That's called doing well and living well. Because if you're out there saying, man, I'm going to serve, I'm going to serve, I'm going to serve, but you're in your own struggle bus, that's how you open yourself up to opportunities that aren't integrous or authentic to who you really, really, really are. And so the more you get clear on why you must do something, the more the drive will burn inside of you and will leave you without shadow of doubt that you can create exactly what you need in the world. And that ideas don't get to just lie dormant in the lining of your soul. They must be born into a world that is over ready for them. Post in the group right now, I must be a money mover because fill in the blank is watching me. Who's watching you find your rise? My nieces, my nephews, my communities. Who's watching you? My money movers. I've got tens of thousands of you that watch. What if one day I just stopped? What if one day I just said, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed. Doesn't feel good. Business ain't working. I'm frustrated. I just want to go, live on a farm and be invisible. Could I choose it? The answer is yes. But am I responsible for those people that are watching me on the rise who are borrowing from my bucket of faith? Well, in my opinion, I am. And in my opinion, so are you. Who is it that's watching you? When you guys post, I want you to put names. I want you to put the names of your children. I want you to put the names of your parents. I want you to put the names of, I want you to put your communities. I want you to put the names of your faith-based communities. I want you to put the names of who is watching you. Why must you learn how to expand your wealth capacity? Who's watching you and stepping into your lineage and saying, I'm going to do more because I saw you? This is called Bold Money Challenge. Jennifer, you said I must be a money mover because my son is watching me. What is your son's name? There's meaning when you say that. I must be a bold money. I must be a money mover because Jamal is watching me. I must be a money mover because James is watching me. I must be a money mover because Susan is watching me. I must be a money mover because Isaiah is watching me. I must be a money mover because Daniel is watching me. I must be a money mover because why? Sheila is watching me. Put names out there, guys. Let's own this thing. Let's own this thing and let's get real. And let's get real, because sometimes what keeps us relaxed in our cause and in our meaning and in our purpose and in our fulfillment, what keeps us so relaxed in that is that we're not owning who's watching us, who's paying attention to us, who needs us. And so we're just thinking, I'm in this by myself, and we give ourselves permission to slack. You don't have time to slack. You must be a money mover. Who's watching you? I'm just asking the questions. It's up to you on whether or not you want to submit the answers. I'm just asking the questions. What's holding you back? What holds many people back when I talk about this concept of bold money is, the dialogue that starts to occur. Is money that important? Well, let me just go through it here. I just went through it, why it's so important. It's not about a love affair with just having bills in your wallet. It's about what we can create as a movement. What holds us back is self-limiting thoughts. What holds us back are private doubts. Will I really do it? What holds us back is the statement, I'm waiting on God, when we must know that God has already prescribed abundance to us. And so you're self-diagnosing yourself broken, overwhelmed, poor, slow around your money. You're self-diagnosing that. But let me just break that for you right now. That's not real about you or your life or your reality. Things can change as of today. Or you're self-prescribing, I'm a woman, I can only make X, and you're putting a ceiling above yourself. Or you're self-diagnosing that it's going to take so long to do X. You're self-diagnosing and putting yourself in a rowboat with an oar when really you should be in the speedboat of your destiny. But it's up to you. It's up to you. What holds us back is that we question our ability. What holds us back is we become cynical or jealous or angry at the success of others. What holds us back is we won't step into community. We want to do it alone. What holds us back is we look at our personal circumstances and we say, because of my circumstances, I'm limited. When I started my business, I borrowed the internet from my neighbor and I gave him a $5 McDonald's gift card as a thank you, because I could not afford my own internet. Personal circumstances cannot hold you back. What holds us back is our perception of our past failures, our personal fears. We're aligned with the wrong community, and so we have limited counsel. What holds us back is we think there's time, and so we amortize our success. So when you get a car payment, and they say, all right, you're going to pay this off for 5 years, they're amortizing the cost of that car over 5 years. But guess what? You must pay interest because you didn't jump in and pay it off at once. When you're doing that with your destiny and you're slowing it down and you're amortizing your destiny and you're saying, I'm going to take the slow boat into the depth of my success, when you really could be on a speedboat and making more of a meaningful difference quicker, sooner, and faster. So what is your next best step? Well, to be honest, I have 122 hours at minimum that I have in training and development and coaching for you, and for this subject, and for this place of expansion. And so the people that are on with us today, authors, speakers, coaches, attorneys, copywriters, interior designers, financial service professionals, real estate professionals, sales experts, energy healers, network marketers, relationship marketers, business consultants, spa owners, image consultants, nutritionists, health coaches. I mean, it's so diverse, those of you that are on with us right now. And one of the top reasons that you come on is because you understand that through whatever breakdown you're having, whether you're in superstardom, struggle, or startup for your business, you're leaving unimaginable sums of money on the table. And you're aware that you either don't know the solution, or if you know the solution, you aren't clear on the step-by-step process that will make it easy to see that solution fulfilled. Another reason is that you're lacking the mastery of influence. When we lack the mastery of influence, we lack influence over self, over our thoughts, over our past, over our present, over our future, over our reality, influence to, with, and around others, influence to draw and connect to the right people at the right time, doing the right thing so that we can produce the right results for the life we want, so that we can rise and become the man, the woman that we know we were destined and born to be. We're on because I shared this with you in day one. We missed out on the concept, the innovation, and the design of what it means to live a life with bold money. Bold money. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll take that. I was just in DC last week, and we wanted to get on the Ferris wheel, and the line for the Ferris wheel was forever. And we did not pre-buy VIP, so we couldn't skip the line. And so when we get there, I say, hey, why don't we go right up to the front and, bless the people that are at the front, and we'll buy their tickets if they'll let us skip the line. And so we walked up, talked to the people. They said, absolutely not a problem. We did it. And guess what? That's bold money. Why? We boldly walked up to the front of the line, did what we did, and nobody in the back of the line said anything, felt any kind of way. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, I don't know. But my commitment was take care of the people that we're talking to, go enjoy the Ferris wheel, come on down and do our thing. But it's what happens when you step up and say, I'm going to be bold in my life. I'm going to do the things I desire to do, when I desire to do them, how I desire to do them, and I'm going to stop asking for permission for everything. Now, here is reason 0.00B. What you think, how you think, why you think, and when you think about money has to be unlearned, relearned, and adapt to your new understanding with new behaviors, and you don't know how. So what happens is you have a burning in your belly that's been on brew for too long, and you're ready for the fire. You're begging for the heat. You're inciting a firestorm in your soul because this time you need things to change. This is not a I'm broke, I'm busted, I'm disgusted. This is no, I'm ready to step into the flow, the overflow that's for me. See, what you think, how you think, why you think, and when you think about money has to be unlearned in some ways. And there are some things that you have to relearn, and then you have to adapt to that new understanding with new behaviors. And you got to be in a community that continues to reinforce that dialogue, that growth, and that sense of progression. The greatest creative forces become available when your conscious, subconscious, and superconscious selves are all in harmony with their choices. Your conscious, I'm awake, I'm aware. Your subconscious, what I think, what's in the depth of my heart and my soul. And your superconscious, which is what speaks to you and navigates and guides you. A lot of us acknowledge that as God. A lot of us acknowledge that as God, source, light, universe, power, goodness, grace, mercy. However you acknowledge that. But the greatest creative forces come available when your conscious, subconscious, and superconscious selves are in harmony versus in conflict. So I want you to post in the group right now, just so I know I'm talking to the right folks. I want you to post in the group right now, I want my bold money, hashtag bold money 16. I want my bold money, hashtag bold money 16. I just want to know if I'm talking to the right group of folks who are excited, who are over ready, and who are standing saying, this is my year, my season, my time, and my turn for my bold money. Yes, or yes, or yes, or yes. All right, Tony says, I must be a money mover because Tina, my sisters who never achieved, my boys, my nieces, and women who were told no because of their mistakes, lack, looks, and poverty are demanding that I rise. Cora said, I must be a money mover because my mom, my church, my family, my friends, and loved ones are watching me. Asina says, I must be a money mover because my joy, Corey, Greene County, Stillman students are watching me. Come on, you guys. Kimmy says, my children, Samuel and Emmanuel, are watching me. Quanisha says, I must be a money mover because Black women of purpose and faith are watching me, and my children and family are watching me. LaRasha says, I must be a money mover because my kids, Aiden, Celine, Samaj, and Grayson are watching, and the people attached to me are waiting on me. Taj says, I must be a money mover because my daughter, Sahar, my family, and my Newark, New Jersey community is watching me. Sheila says, I must be a money mover because God, Tiffany, Sean, Jasmine, Sharon, Emma are watching me. I cannot quit on them no matter how tough it gets. Jamie says, I must be a money mover now because my family is watching me. My mother, Martha, my sisters, Josie, Teresa, Sharika, Katrina, my father, James, my daughter, Kiara, they are all watching me. They are all stepping into their own healing because they are watching me walk through mine. I must be a money mover. Come on, you guys. This is the work that we do. This is where we stand in community, we stand together, and you acknowledge what you need, how you need it, why you need it, when you need it, and who is needing it with you, so that you get, I'm not in this thing alone. Do you know how many nights you are in it thinking you're alone? You're probably not even paying attention to it. But the more clear you get during this series, the more bold you become, the more you will open up opportunity for you to live the truth and the reality and the overflow of your bold money. All right, here's our day 2 challenge, guys. Here is our day 2 challenge. Ready? All right, day 2. Day 2 is pay it forward. Yesterday, which was day 1, it was find 5 people and ask them for $1. It was risk. It was vulnerable. It was being seen, possibly being rejected, right? And so day 2 is now you get to be the giver. Now get this. What I know for sure is you're probably very comfortable being a giver. Most of you are great servant leaders. Here's what I want to challenge you to. Give in a way that stretches you. Give in a way that stretches you. If you're used to giving to your church, don't give to your church. Why? Because give in a way that stretches you. Go give to a stranger. Go shock someone. How many of us have watched TV and we've seen giving done? And we thought, one day I want to do this. Today is that one day, guys. You listen, people. Today is that one day. Yolanda, you said I must be a money mover because women who need flexible ways to pay and work are waiting on me. Communities that need investment are waiting on me. Jennifer says, I must be a money mover because my son is waiting on me. Yolanda says, Justin, EJ, Davion, Marquez, Renee, Douglas, Hosea, the Livingstons, the Donaldsons, St. Louis, Durham is watching me. Guys, we got to start it now. We got to start it now. Go buy someone a cup of coffee. Go into the grocery store, CVS, Walgreens, buy someone's groceries. Go into a daycare, take someone's week of daycare off their hands. Go take someone's mortgage. Go do something that stretches you and stop saying, one day I'm going to do this. Some of you may have read the story that recently I was in New York City and I jumped out of our car service, went into Chipotle. We were on our way to see The Color Purple. And I was just going to get myself just a little kiddie bowl. And so I'm on my way to go do that. And I just hear it in my spirit, buy everybody in the restaurant their lunch. And so guess what I did? I bought everyone in the restaurant their lunch. I'd never done that before. I'd always wanted to do it. I went up to the guy and I said, here's my credit card. Can you charge everybody's ticket on mine? And I said, as they asked, just let them know that someone decided to bless them. Well, he decided to tell them it was me. I didn't need him to tell them it was me. I didn't need him not to tell them that it was me. But a young guy walked up to me and he says, listen, you restored my faith. And he said, I lost my faith in people. And he said, because of what you did, you just restored my faith. And I thought, oh my God, it was such an amazing blessing. He sat there with tears coming to his eyes. And his girlfriend said to me, he said earlier this morning, I hate people. Like I just hate people. There are no good people left in the world. You have no idea what difference you make when you step out on bold faith and when you step out with bold money. You have no idea. What difference will you make? What difference will you make today? This is day 2 of the challenge. Do not mention it's for a challenge or video the exchanges. That's not what this is about. Resist the urge to explain. Pay attention to your emotions and your internal dialogue and your desire to protect yourself, because giving can be video showing up for you as a leader personally or professionally. And I want you to use the hashtag BoldMoney16. Come on, guys, we're doing this work. You want to make more money? You want to step out there? You want to convert more? Yesterday, you spent time going to 5 different people asking for $1. This time, you're going and finding someone to make a difference for 1 person, 2 persons, 3 persons, 5 persons. I don't know how many people you're going to do it for. but I want you to do something that you never thought you could do before. Like, I never thought I could go into a restaurant and buy everybody their food. Here's what was amazing. It was maybe 10 folks in line, and by the time he rang up everybody, it wasn't even $100. And I thought to myself, how long have I wanted to just go in and bless an entire line of folks? And I always made up in my mind it was going to be so much money, and this wasn't even $100. And I'll drop more than $100 on a pair of shoes in a hot minute. I'll drop more than $100 on a quick Amazon shipment of groceries and widgets and gadgets that sometimes I need and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just bored online. And I've missed this opportunity to be a difference maker. How many times have you missed an opportunity to be a difference maker because no one ever called you to be bolder than you are? Well, I'm calling you up today. And I'm asking you that we're not making this dialogue around sales. We're not making this dialogue around conversions. We're not making this dialogue around business. We're making this dialogue around you. Listen to me when I share this. When you can identify what robs you internally from creating wealth and building a bridge from where you are financially to where you desire to be, you are 85% of the way there. Your next best step to domination in your field, your intensity of service to others, and your willingness to be more is wrapped in your awareness and acceptance of what you see. So you got to linger in what starts to show up for you during this bold money challenge. Do you not want to do it? Do you not want to talk about it? Are you not interested? Are you saying I don't have enough money to do anything? Come on, guys, you got at least $3 to go buy somebody some coffee. You can do something. Even if your money is not where you want it to be, you can do something. You must begin understanding what you believe and what your association is around your connectivity to money. Beliefs are what guide us. Beliefs about what is our cause in the world. Beliefs about what is our meaning in the world. And beliefs about our identity, they guide us. And so you must believe it's possible, that you're capable, and that you're worth it. And that's how the Bold Money Challenge start to do something for you and through you, because there's a belief that starts to come up that says, wait a minute, this thing is possible. I've been acting like it wasn't possible. I've been living like it wasn't possible. And that's not real. I mean, I came to not just be your profit accelerator around your money, but to be your prophet, Prophet, to foretell, to look into your future and say, it's all good, baby. It's all good. It all works out. It all straightens up. It all aligns. All the energy that you're putting into it right now, there's a reward, but you cannot plant and harvest at the same time. So you got another layer of homework. Identify one money belief that you have around making money, a lot of it, and with grace and ease. An example like making money fast is bad, unsafe, or unrealistic. Well, do you believe that's true? It could be a fact, but does it have to be your reality? Whatever you believe could be a fact, but does it have to be your reality? I remember my girlfriend saying, I don't wear white because, I said, why? Because big people look bad in white. I said, well, I don't think that's real. She said, my mom always told me, you a big girl, don't wear white. I said, you're a gorgeous woman with caramel skin, and when you put white on, your skin glows and everything lights up. So I don't know that I agree with that. But she was holding on to that belief because that's what her mother told her, and that's what she took with her. Let me encourage you guys. You get to change what you think about. And my encouragement is not to get you to think like I think, but it's to get you to think about what you think about and think, is what I'm thinking still accurate for me, or have I borrowed an understanding from someone else and now I'm still living under their understanding? And so I have my reality with their understanding, and I'm missing out on living my boldness because I'm borrowing someone else's truth. I'm borrowing someone's 1985 truth, and it's 2016. Another example, money doesn't grow on trees. Get a good job. Be stable for your family. We all hear things past or present day. However, what will be your truth and what gets to run your mind and ultimately your reality is my question. So here's the example. I want you to write what you've been living under as a truth around money that really isn't a truth you want anymore. So an example could be talking money makes others feel uncomfortable and they won't see me as service oriented. That could be a truth you've been living under. Doesn't mean it's going to stay true for you. But I want you to write in red. This is an NLP exercise. In red, I want you to write what can be a new reality for you. Today, I release my personal resistance to conversing around money. I embrace that money and influence are partners to success. You could rewrite it, I'm inspired by wealth and I'm ready to inspire others to their profitable and limitless futures. You get to choose what your rewrites look like. What is your next best step? So you've got your bold money challenge, you've got your homework, and now I want you to understand that revenue blind spots hide in uncollected cash, untracked expensive, no selling expenses, no selling system, no product roadmap defined, exhaustive sales processes, and bigger than that, revenue blind spots hide in smallness, over talking, defensiveness, fear of rejection, uncertainty, and a lack of boldness. You're inside this bold money challenge because blind spots can be deadly to your business. When you don't know what you don't know, you set yourself up for failure you cannot plan for, nor can you create wiggle room for the rebound and the contingency. Do you get that? So let's break free. The good news is that failure is never final. Failure is feedback, and feedback is the breakfast of champions. And when we get feedback, we don't die, we rise. So the number one revenue blind spot is when our activity is too low, and our activity is too low because we won't step into the boldness of who we are. Post in the group right now, I want my bold money, hashtag bold money 16. I want my bold money, hashtag bold money 16. All right, guys, let me unlock something amazing for you all. I want to take it to another level. You are spending an entire week with me, and you're spending a week with me virtually, and I want you to spend 2 days with me live in my city, at my home in San Antonio. I want you here, and I want to take this to another level. We build Money Movers as a phenomenal sense of community and a phenomenal family. And I want you here. Unconference 2016 is for entrepreneurs, by entrepreneurs, and I want you here. There are 3 ways that you get to attend Unconference. You can come as super VIP, you can come as VIP, or you can come as group VIP. I'm inviting you. I want you to say yes. I want you to be with me. I want you to be with our team. I want you to experience the curriculum. I want you to learn how to profit hack. I want you to learn how to digitally leverage your information. I want you paid more for what you know than what you do. I want you to release the need to trade your labor for dollars. I want you smarter about how you're strategically implementing your marketing strategies. I want your operational systems leaning out. I want your sales processes more robust. I want your scripting tight and strong and focused. I want you going after your demographic, your psychographic. I want you getting in the face of your client and saying, it's your time to work with me. I can make a difference for you. I want you reducing your selling cycle. I want you reducing the amount of time it takes a client from when they hear about you to when they stroke a check with you. I want you compressing that so that people are excited. If you're a network marketer, I want you bringing your team. I want you growing your team. I want you recruiting the kind of people that you don't have to persuade or re-enroll on a day over day, week over week. These are people that are thrilled about doing the work alongside you. I want you living the extraordinary life and freedom of an entrepreneur. And so my invitation to you is that you come to Unconference 2016, July 29th and 30th this year. And so it's officially open. We've opened up our seats. Now let me say this. We have opened up the seats to tens of thousands of folks. We just opened up the doors literally less than 10 days ago. www.unconference2016.com. So just like conference, but add un in front of it. Why is it un? Because we do things you've never done before so you can create results you both desire and you deserve. I want you to know you deserve to be around a community of like-minded thinkers. Many of you are looking at your husbands, your wives, your communities, and you're trying to get them to think like you think, do like you do, and be like you be. And you get frustrated with them. And the reality is your vision is no one else's responsibility but yours. And you have one community that's for your community, for fun, for love. One community that's for spiritual support. You need another community that is for your business support. And Money Movers is that kind of community, and you get to come be with us at Unconference 2016, and you can secure your seat at unconference2016.com. We are inviting our super VIP folks. Allyson, what is super VIP? Well, I am so glad that you asked. Super VIP is the premium way to attend Unconference 2016. And so it means we take care of everything for you when you are at Unconference. That's what that means. So it means you get your swag bag, you get your t-shirt, you get your titanium water bottle, you get massaged on site. It means that your lunches are taken care of. On day one, we're having lunch with former NFL player Lenny Walls, and he's going to be doing a mini motivational keynote for us. On day two, we're having lunch with Dr. Fab Mancini. On day one, we're having dinner together. I mean, guys, everything that you need will be exactly where you need it so that you don't have to worry about a thing. You want to come to a conference and you want to receive the information and you want to grow. You want to start out Unconference by coming to my home and spending time with me and my wealth coach, expanding your capacity even more. Unconference is not just about following a dream, it's about living your dreams as a reality. So those of you that sign up for Super VIP today, you get Unconference U as an additional bonus, which is a pre-conference mini-series with our Money Mover Master Coaches. So that means, how many of you have ever been to a conference where before you come, they're coaching you and training you on how to create breakthrough before you even get here? So you walk in already with testimonials of, I closed this deal. I know what I need next. My clients are waiting on me. I've done my call list. I've started my scripting. I know what, like, you already know what's up for you. How many of you have ever attended a conference that said, we care about you, we care about your success so much, and we're so in love with you to design that your next best move starts before you even get here? We have a high commitment to you. Do you have a high commitment to you? If you want to create your destiny using the business you've selected as your financial vehicle, I challenge you to attend Unconference 2016. You're going to have an extraordinary extraordinary time. You come to Unconference when you say, I want it all. Allyson, I want health in my relationships. I want health in my physical body. I want harmony in my spirituality. And I want to make a lot of money because I want to do a lot of good in the world. I want everything within the four walls of my home taken care of. And I want to take care of things that are meaningful in the world. I've got work to do in Uganda. I've got work to do under the bridge in my city. I've got work to do in third world countries. I've got work to do to help clean water. I've got work to do because 2/3 of our world still lives on less than $2 a day. I want it all. See the space on the left is empty? I want to put your picture there with this kind of testimonial that says, I attended Unconference in July 2016, and by April 2016, I generated nearly $79,643 in one revenue stream for my business. Allyson, what would I generate that with? I have no idea. I don't know your model. I don't know your infrastructure, but what I know is that that kind of testimonial is possible. And I know that we can put you on the left-hand side and you can find yourself within months of attending Unconference having an extraordinary reality. And I want to support you to get there. Your super VIP seat is valued at $4,583. Little bit of dyslexic inverting there. But guess what? Super VIP enrollment is only $4.99 to attend. And if you'd like to come as VIP, it's only $1.99 for you to attend. Allyson, are you serious? 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 There's only 125 VIP seats, only 25 super VIP. Super VIP, you start off on Thursday, day 0 of the conference, with me in my home. We're bringing in a food truck, burgers, fries, shakes. Yes, we're having a great time. Adult moon bounce outside. We're going to have a great time for a couple of hours. Then after that, we're going to sit down and do a phenomenal mastermind. It's going to be incredible engagement. Allyson, I'm vegan or vegetarian. No worries. We got a black bean burger. We got salad. We got all that good stuff for you. You're going to get to meet some of my team, hang out with us, have an amazing time, and be with a tribe that says, I don't tolerate you. I accept you. I see you, I receive you, I celebrate you. Your thinking is not strange, it's not weird, it's not out of the box, it's not overwhelming. It's exactly what the world is ready for today. And oh, by the way, maybe we can partner together and do something meaningful. That's what Unconference 2016 is all about. So my invitation to you is find a place that you can snap in, where you fit, where you know that, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I haven't been thinking weird? You mean to tell me I'm not crazy? You mean to tell me my brave is respected? You mean to tell me I get to do good and live well? You mean to tell me, wait, that I can have a fantastic future? You mean to tell me that I can be my very own real life Tony Stark? Like, you mean to tell me I get to live vividly and wildly and unapologetically? You mean to tell me that Steve Jobs, who's no longer here, who left a legacy for triumph, for overcoming, and for rising above the impossible, he left an example. And now I get to take that intensity, that innovation, and that spirited legacy, and I get to own it for myself. You mean to tell me that I get to make my own impact on the human race? You get to tell me that my extreme intelligence, my relentless drive, that my belief and my bold ideas, my game-changing ideas They're designed to be conceived and born and flourished in the world. And there's a whole community that shouts out and says, yes, we want to do it with you. Yes, we're excited. Yes, we know the pathway. You mean to tell me that there are no secrets to success, that you're going to show us how to do digital leverage. You're going to show us how to be masterful on social media. You're going to show us how to build phenomenal content. You're going to show us how to do strong video content. You're going to show us how. Yes, 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 yes. Now, let me just say this before we wrap today, and thank all of you who got through our technical difficulties with us and hung in there. Thank you. Let me say this. This is not the Unconference retreat. We start at 9 a.m. both days, and we end at 2 a.m. both days. Eat your Wheaties, drink your water, come ready, bring your workout clothes, be energetic, be zealous, rest before you come, because if I only get 48 hours to make a difference for you, for your life, and for your business, we're going to go there. We are going to go there. www.unconference2016.com. Let me recap. You are on day 2 of Bold Money Challenge. Today, you are going to expand your wallet and your capacity by going and taking care of someone in a way you've never done before. Buy their groceries, buy coffee, go pay someone's daycare, mortgage, rent, do something you've never done before. Don't video it. Don't tell them it's part of a challenge. Be generous and be authentically yourself. When you're complete, video it on Facebook Live, Periscope, Instagram, however you want to, and use the hashtag BoldMoney16 so that we can find you and we can celebrate with you. Part 2, identify your belief systems around money and what truth you've been living by that is no longer your truth, and today mark an expiration date on that. Part 3, choose to be a part of a community that says, I see you, I receive you, I love you, I honor you, I respect you, you're amazing, and I want to be a part of being a difference maker with you by going to Unconference2016.com and securing your seat. Let me say this, I love you all, I respect you, you're necessary in the world, and we're so honored and excited to have you in our city to be with us, not only as a conference, not only learning curriculum, but as a family reunion, that what we do virtually, we now get to do live and face-to-face. It's you, it's me, it's our money mover community, it's all of us making a difference and a ripple in the world, because that's what we came to do. Let's go be amazing. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bold Money Challenge, day 3 is tomorrow. Complete day 2. Do assignment 1, assignment 2, and then join us at Unconference 2016. Be amazing, everyone. Thanks so much.